will not be able to discuss all the topics today because we have very short time, and but because the topic is so many. Do you know how many controversial topic is there in Mahabharata? Anyone? No, no one knows. There's no controversy in Mahabharata. Give me one controversy. Okay. So playing the gambling of Yudhishthira Maharaj. Anything else? Vein killed, not Kichak, it was Jarasandha. But that is not controversy. What is the problem in that? He can do. He can do. What is the problem? Any other thing which it doesn't what to say doesn't look ethically good or ethically right in Mahabharata.
Why Krishna broke his promise with taking the war?
Why broke? Yeah, okay, Krishna broke his promise. Okay, anything else? More gross. Can you say something? What? Who is telling? Yes, bro.
If Krishna can stop the war, like why he didn't stop the war?
That
Even
is.
though Arjuna wasn't ready to fight, Krishna was still having
More, okay. Provoking him. Okay. Anything else? Nothing.
Was Bhishma Pitama right or wrong in his decision? And if he was not right, then why he is under 12 means
12 Mahajan. Okay.
Mahajan?
Anything else? No one is for Eklavya. Eklavya, whatever happened, it was right. Everything except, everyone except that.
Yes, it was right.
It was right. We can do that.
I mean, the thing happened to Tilaka was right. Drona asked for his kidney.
Okay.
Or maybe he can be a trouble afterwards. If that wouldn't happen, Drona wouldn't ask the first. It would be a trouble for all of them, maybe.
Maybe. We don't know.
But I don't know.
Okay. Anything else about Draupadi marriage with 5 people? No problem. One girl can marry. No problem. Okay, so there are a lot of like gambling of Yudhishthira Maharaj and Eklavya, Draupadi's marriage, killing the guru by Drupad, and what else? The birth of Vyasadev, also controversial. Okay, because what was the name of his mother? Yeah, Satyavati was not married that time Vyasadev came. So how it's ethically it's not acceptable in our culture, no? Vedic culture. So how it is happening? So that is also controversial.
The birth of Karna. The birth of Karna.
The birth of Karna, yeah, Kunti Maharani left him, and the Karna was right. He was biggest than Arjuna, and he was representing like a Sut Putra. So all lower caste people, they are praising Karna so much. They want to become like Karna. And they are saying Arjuna. That was like a partiality. Or okay, so we will try to discuss some of them, but not all. I can promise, because there first we have to understand certain things to discuss all these topics. Because without that, if we will try to understand, we cannot. So I have something to tell you, like so first let's discuss about something about Mahabharata. So what is the meaning of Mahabharata? No.
It was from the Bharat Vansh and
Yeah, it also shows the Bharat Vansh, and it also there are many meaning of Bharat means full of rat means kisi mein, indulge in something. So like indulge in Vedic Shastra, that kind of civilization also represent Mahabharata. So Shastric, so it's all about Shastra. It's all about scriptures. Okay, so that is also Mahabharata. It is called Pancham Veda. There are 4 Vedas. That is also Mahabharata is also called Pancham Veda. So that's why it is very Shastric scripture. And how many shlokas are there in Mahabharata? Anyone know? No. So there was 1,25,000 something shlokas are there in Mahabharata. Okay, which is divided into 18 parvas. 18 parva. Parva means like in Bhagavatam we have how many shlokas? 18,000. In Ramayana how many shlokas? 24,000. In Bhagavad Gita 700 shlokas. So Bhagavad Gita is divided into 18 chapters. Bhagavatam divided into 12 cantos. Skanda 12 skanda mein vibhajit hai. So like that Mahabharata is divided into this 1 lakh shlokas divided into 18 parva. In these 18 parva there are different chapters and shlokas. So parva is like there is a Adi parva, first parva, that is called Adi parva, which is like a general description of Mahabharata and why it has been written, what is the purpose and all those things. Then there is a is Shatru Parva, I think. Okay, I forgot the name of second. So then there is a one Parva where all the Pandavas are going to exile in the Vanvas. Okay, that is coming in the Varna Parva. Then we have Virat, when they for the one year they have to be in the hidden. Okay, they cannot go here and there. If anyone will see them, then again they have to go for 12 years. So that is inside this Virat Parva. Then we have after that what they are doing, like Udhyog Parva, when they are doing all the in this Udyog Parva, it's like they are hiding themselves and doing some. It's like they are trying to avoid all this conversation when before the fight. When Krishna is going and asking them, okay, don't fight and just give us five villages, or those kind of things, when they were trying to avoid the fight between Kurus and Pandavas. That is it, Udhyog Parva. And then we have a Bhishma Parva. In Bhishma Parva, when like I think it was 18 days fight, when fight has been started, and that like Bhishma was for starting 10 days. Bhishma was the supreme commander, chief commander, okay, of the army of Kurus. So for 10 days he was there, and so that is described in this Bhishma Parva. And then Drona Parva, like that. So after 10 days, for I think 4 to 5 days, Dronacharya was the chief commander. And after that, who became? Okay, so Karna Parva is also there. For 2 days he was there. After that? Nah. Shalya, Maharaj Shalya was there. So if you will go to serial, then it's different. So don't watch, this Mahabharata serial. They cannot justify the whole Mahabharata because it's very big and they generally take only certain things. We will discuss those things. Okay. So then Shalya, and he was there only for one day, and then he was also killed. Then Satyaki Parva came, where this Ashwatthama killed all the childs when they were sleeping. So Satyaki means when sona. So when they were sleeping. So that time he killed all the childs of Pandavas, and he also killed Tishtadhyumna. So that was there. Then Shanti Parva is there. Then that ashram Sikh Parva, where they are going for ashram like Dhritarashtra and Gandhari. And then there is a Musal Parva. Musal Parva is like when all the Yadavas were killed because of the Gandhari gave them yeah. So that's because of that they were killed, all the people. And then Mahaprasthan Parva, after Krishna left this place, so then Pandavas also decided, okay, they want to leave, so they gave all the kingdom to Parikshit Maharaj, and then they went for Mahaprasthan. Mahaprasthan means they will never come back now, so they are going towards the forest. And then there is a Swarga Parva. Swarga Parva means they have when they are traveling towards the Swarga. So all that story we have from Bhagavatam, little different, and Mahabharata is little different. So like that, it is Mahabharata is divided into 18 parvas, and one lakh shlokas are there. Okay. So this is what the Mahabharata is. Then so understanding the Mahabharata is given by our acharyas, or by actually there is one shastra we have, which we call Madhvacharya. Madhvacharya gave that shastra Mahabharata Nirnay. So like he is giving the conclusion of Mahabharata, where he is explaining the transcendental level of Mahabharata. So there are three levels of Mahabharata. One is like literal meaning of Mahabharata, when you will just see things and you judge according to like the storyline, like things are happening and this king fighting with this king, and that is all these things are happening. Then second level is ethical level, where you judge the Mahabharata on the basis of the ethics, okay, where you try to learn certain things, like Duryodhana is doing some bad things, so what Siddhanta we are learning from there, how we should act in our life, ethically, how Yudhishthir Maharaj is acting at the time of, in the adverse situations, when things are going bad, still he is not leaving his dharma. So all this understanding is on ethical level, okay. And then we have transcendental level, where we understand everything in the perspective of devotional service from Mahabharata. So then we see things like everything is happening according to the will of Krishna, and everyone is working for Krishna only. So all the devotees, so we see, Yudhishthir Maharaj and all the Pandavas as a devotee of Krishna, as a Parshad of Krishna. So that is the difference. So there is a three level of Mahabharata understanding. So one is Divya, one is Naitik, and another is Satvik. So just a literal meaning. And what are the important subject of Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita is talking about five or four? Five subjects. What are those?
Karma,
Karma,
Bhakti Yoga, Shiva,
Bhakti Yoga,
time,
time,
Ishwar,
Ishwar,
Atma,
Atma, और प्रकृति,
Buddhi Yoga,
बुद्धि योग,
Jnana Yoga,
ज्ञान योग. Okay, then it will be more than 5, no? 18 chapters, there is different topic. No, 5 things like Kala, Ishwar, Atma, what else? Prakriti, Karma. 5. So these 5 topics is discussed in Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Then what is discussed in Bhagavatam? About Krishna? Glories of the Lord. There is no other subject.
about spiritual world,
Mm,
creation of the world,
creation of the world.
Merciful of Krishna.
Worship?
Merciful of Krishna.
Merciful Krishna. Okay. Yeah, Bhagavatam is mainly Charam Shloka of Bhagavatam. If you will say it's that is I think second shloka, which is saying this all the reject all the Ketav dharma. So it is rejecting all the other dharmas and just pointing out to the purest form of dharma. In Bhagavad Gita also Charam Shloka is same, Sarva Dharmam Paritajya Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. So it is also like teaching that okay, come to Krishna only, he is the topmost, and Bhagavatam is also. But in Mahabharata what we are talking? How many subjects? So here in Mahabharata we are talking about Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha and about devotional service. Okay, 4 this Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, 5 things. So devotional service also. So that is these are the subjects discussed in this Mahabharata. Okay. So so what are the questions comes on Mahabharata? Like some people. So first basic things. So like someone say it is a mythology or it is not a mythology. So how we defend that? Or what is our understanding? What we say that it is mythology or it is not mythology?
not mythology.
So how we will prove?
by evidence.
What evidence we have?
Because whatever that is mentioned in the Mahabharata, it still exists.
It still exist.
Yes.
Okay.
Some of
Dwarika is the one of the archaeologists. So empirical way means it's like showing like from scientific point of view by research, archaeologist research or research of astronomy, astrology. On that basis, we can prove that okay, Mahabharata is there. And another level is that how the Shabda Pramana. So like we are believing on the acharyas. If they are saying it is not mythology, it is not mythology. Okay. So that is two ways. So for some people will just understand scientific things. Like we have to tell them, okay, Dwarka we found the whole city is there, which is mentioned in Mahabharata. Exactly same. It is also mentioned that it will be drawn into the ocean, and you are finding from the ocean only. So that is showing that this Mahabharata is exactly this. It's not mythology. In Kurukshetra also we found archaeologists found certain things which is older, it's coming from the same time when Mahabharata happened. Okay, and what else? There are some historian also research and found that okay, there is this Mahabharata happened like 3123 years before BC, before Christ. So if you will calculate accordingly, then it will be how much?
4,000.
5200. What was the age of Krishna at that time? 125, 127 or 125, I think. So according to that, we can easily calculate the birth of Krishna also, because if it is 5000 year back, then like 100 more, so then we can exactly know that when the Janmashtami was and which Janmashtami we are going to celebrate. Like what is the like we put the candles, 11 years of time. So like that we can exactly know that which Janmashtami it is, which birthday it is for Krishna. So by that we can calculate. So by all this information we can understand that it is not mythology. Okay, that's how we can prove. And by Shabda Praman also, because Acharyas are talking about that. And another way to define is that it's not just we are saying, even Jainism, Buddhism, they are accepting the existence of Krishna. Okay, although they are not accepting as we are accepting, but they are accepting the existence of Krishna. They are saying that okay, they were not ethical, they did some mistakes, they did so many wrong things, now they are in hell. Once they will come back, and then they will become, after that they will purified and they will become Tirthankar. So that is Jainism. And Buddhism is also something like that. They are saying that they are suffering right now because of their deeds. So Ramakrishna, all they accept. So according to that also we can understand, okay, if Jainism is saying and Buddhism is also saying, so then also existence is there. We can prove that. Okay, and Shabda Praman is like you like Prabhupada said, okay, if you want to accept Krishna exists, then how what is the method of Prabhupada?
Surrender yourself to Krishna, then
What is the method? Huh?
chant the holy name.
Chant and be happy. Be in illusion. No. So what he's saying that okay, you follow the process. So like there are few things like if I will say that there is America, okay, and I will show you on the map also that okay, here is America. So do you believe? Some people may say, okay, I don't believe this map you have created, some map, I don't know. From satellite also, Google map you can show. Then also you can say, okay, there is some technology, you are just making us fool. We don't know it is true or not. Then someone may say, okay, I'm coming from America and I've seen America. Then also some people will not accept. Then for them is what? So then you have to tell them, okay, make your visa and book your flight and go there and visit and understand what is where there is America. So in the same manner, if you want to understand something, there is these are the levels. So Shabda Praman comes, so either by just hearing from the Acharyas you will accept from, because they knows everything, they already know, or you just they will give you the process, okay, you make your visa, you book your flight and you go and you understand. So that is called self-realization. So you do realize it by yourself, just follow the process, but you have to do certain things. You can't say that right now I am sitting in Mumbai in Juhu temple AC hall and show me America, prove that America exists. You can't prove anyone. Okay, from here how you will prove? Then if he don't want to accept, then you have to take him there only. So you have to go outside, do something, and then go to America. So like that you can accept. So like in that same manner we can understand the Mahabharata also, the existence of Mahabharata, or it's not a mythology. So yes, there's another question comes. I'm just giving you all this because maybe you are not hearing all these questions so regularly, but once you will be like in front of someone who just don't accept Shastra, they will ask you those questions. So some people say that okay, there is only 8,000 shloka in Mahabharata. Some people say like that. 8,800 shloka. Why they say that? Because there is one shloka in Adi Parva which is mentioning where Vedvyas himself is saying that, okay, I know Mahabharata, these 8,000 shlokas, the meaning of those 8,000 shlokas, I know, Sukhdev Goswami know, and Sanjay is, who is my disciple, he may know, he may not know. Okay, in one shloka he is mentioning like that. So because of that shloka, they will quote that shloka where Vedvyas is himself is saying there is 8,000 shloka, meaning I know, Sukhdev Goswami know, and Sanjay knows or no, don't know, he don't know. Okay, so he gave that number 8,000 shloka. So that's why everyone is saying there in Mahabharata exactly actually 8,000 shloka is only there. So what is the answer of it? That is another controversial topic. There is one like a shloka in Mahabharata. There is no Mahabharata. There is no Mahabharata 8,000 shlokas. Anyone like to try?
They said that he and Goswami only know the meaning of 8,000. Means
Other shlokas they already know.
that everybody can understand simply, but that 8,000 only they only know.
Oh, okay. Yes, very nice. Yeah, that is what he is trying to say there. So that's the answer. Why it is like so? Because in Mahabharata, and that is not by us. Just we created, speculated just to justify. It's like by acharyas. It is given. Madhvacharya said. So there is some it is called Koot shlokas. Okay, so there are different kind of shlokas also in the Mahabharata. So in that Koot shlokas are 8,000, and that 8,000 shloka, Koot shloka means puzzles. You can't understand them easily. Yeah, it's like in one shloka, he's saying, where is that? I have. So in in Madhvacharya's language, if you will say, it is Samadhi Bhashya, Darshan Bhashya, and Guyam Bhashya. So like Guyam Bhashya is those Kuta shlokas, 8,000 shlokas, and Darshan Bhashya is Siddhanta, and Samadhi Bhashya is just normal storyline. So that is what Madhvacharya is saying. And then in one shloka it is mentioned, Vyasdev is saying that what is pure and what is impure. Okay, so he is saying what is pure. The pure is vomiting is pure. He is saying anything which you do jhuta, that is also pure. Then he is saying the what is offered to Lord Shiva is also pure. Then he is saying that shit off, no. So crow, wherever crow is shitting, there he is passing a stool. That place is pure. In one shloka, he is saying like that. So now what? Vomiting is pure. So these are like those 8,000 shlokas like that, puzzles you can't understand easily. So for that you need some acharyas, who is giving commentary and he can tell you. So I don't know. We have to find out. So why he said jhuta? So like Acharya was saying that jhuta means like milk. Actually first it is touched by calf, right? When you cows will not give you milk unless the calf will come and first suck the so then the milk will come, and then we remove the calf and then we take the milk. So it is first taken by the calf only. So that is jhuta, but milk is still offered to Lord. Okay, we are offering that to Lord. It is very pure, so no problem in that. And then he is saying vomiting. Yes, honey is pure because honeybees are it's a vomiting of them. right? And there's one more thing was there, that dead person, last cloth of dead person, that is also pure. Yeah, silk. So like that, there's a different meaning we have to understand. And what else was there? Cloth of, like, what do you call that, kafan? No, it's not made of silk. People cannot afford. So no, it's like he's saying that that cloth is pure. So he is indicating the silk, because silk is like that. When this silk, what do you call that, insect, he create, and then he died. He created all this silk around him, and then he died. So yeah, so we are taking that. So in that way it is pure. So he is indicating, and for whatever is offered on Lord Shiva, for that is Ganga, because Ganga is not directly coming on earth. He first came on Shiva, because he hold, and then it is coming down. So everyone is accepting that Ganga is pure. So he is indicating Ganga here. So like that. So these shlokas are there. Like that, one more shloka is there, like where he is mentioning something like, if you will read a shloka, he is saying, if you will translate literal, it will be like river, or like Nadija, actually Nadija he's saying. So it's river, someone can understand. And then he's saying flag is there, then some bigul is there, and what else was there, like Arjuna, okay, that is covered. And then what else was there? There are 3-4 things like that. This shloka is talking about that only. Nadija, Jhanda, there's flag is there, bigul is there. How we will understand? And on flag Hanuman is there actually. So then monkey. So so how we will understand that shloka? So that shloka is saying actually Nadija means this Ganga Putra. Ja means like Pankaja, so it is coming from the Kichad, that is why we are calling it Pankaja. Panka means Kichad, Pankaja. So like that, it is coming from Nadi Ja, so it's coming from the river Ganga. So he is Ganga Putra. And then the flag and the flag is monkey, so that is Hanuman. And Hanuman is on the flag of Arjuna. And then the bigul, because Arjuna is coming. There's one more thing was Nari. So girl is there. So how the Arjuna will come? So Nari means when Virat Yuddha is happening, he was like he was in the cover up by the woman, okay, woman form. So he's what? 4 things. Flag is like it's indicating Hanuman on the flag. So context is that Arjuna is standing there, and he's this raising the war. He put that bigul. Then that's why it's whole scene it is mentioned in this. And then actually Dronacharya is telling this to Bhishma Pitama, because this Nadija is Bhishma Pitama. Yeah, Gangaputra Bhishma. So like that, these shlokas are there. There's puzzles, and why it was there? Why he put some puzzles there? He let him take him out. He's spoiling my class. So okay, so he actually confused Ganesha, because not confused, but just to slow him down. Because when Ganesha came for writing, he asked for him that if you will stop, then I will not write after that. There was a yeah. So then Vyasadeva was okay, but you have to write when you will understand. So then he gave in between these kind of shlokas to Ganesha to slow him down. So then he has to think, what is this? What he's saying. So then he get time to, meditate more and tell him the story. So that's how all these shlokas came. So that's why. Okay, so this is what Mahabharata is, and there are more shlokas on like what is the goal of writing the Mahabharata, why he wrote Vyasdev. So like there are 4-5 topics like chastity of Gandhari to show the faith of Kunti Maharani, and telling the family lineage of Kurus, and what else? Yeah, like this there are many things which was needed to tell to the public. That's why he wrote the Mahabharata. That is the goal he gave. Okay, so there are, like Prabhupada mentioned in Chetan Charitamrita, he said that there are always 5 rules to write the book. So 5 rules are there. That 5 rules are like there should be a purpose to write a book. There should be a reason, and there should be examples given into the book to explain those purpose, and then there should be a shastric reference of proving your points, whatever you are proving. So like that, there is to write a book, in a shastric book. So in that Mahabharata also, the purpose is there, the reason is there. Reason means circumstances, why we are writing the book. Okay, and the purpose is like in Bhagavad Gita, if you will take. So Bhagavad Gita, the purpose of Bhagavad Gita is what?
To say how you should live your life. How one should live.
The purpose of Bhagavad Gita is to teach you that Krishna is the Lord. Sarva dharmam parityajya mamekam shranam. That is the Charam Shloka of Bhagavad Gita. The purpose of Bhagavad Gita is that only. That you have to surrender to Krishna. Krishna is the only Lord, and we should surrender to him to get out of every problem. So that is what the purpose of Bhagavad Gita. What is the reason? Reason was because Arjuna was not in the proper, he was not able to understand this thing. So that's why that creates the reason, and that's why Krishna spoke that. And then examples, he gave many examples in the Bhagavad Gita. Like he gave himself example of Janak Maharaj, example of many people in Bhagavad Gita. And then he gave shastric references from Gyan Yoga, Dhyan Yoga, from Bhakti Yoga, so many shastra, all the Veda shastra he quoted, and from there he proved his point. So like this 5 points is covered in Bhagavad Gita. So like that, the Mahabharata is also written. Okay. So there are other purposes also, which we can discuss some other time. Now we don't have time. We have 5 minutes. So I will discuss one more controversial topic of Ekalavya only. Then maybe some other time we will take another class on Mahabharata, and we will discuss other topics. Maybe you already know because the content is available everywhere, but still. So first we have to understand this. Okay, we understand that 3 levels of understanding of Mahabharata is there. One is literal meaning, second is ethical meaning, third is transcendental meaning. Most of the serials which you are watching, it is on literal meaning only. They are not even going on ethical level. Forget about the transcendental level. They don't understand that, because unless you are coming in the lineage of Guru Parampara, you cannot understand transcendental level of any shastra. Okay, you can't get this knowledge just by reading something as a novel and you will understand. Like so many people are reading Bhagavad Gita for management. So that is not going to give you the actual transcendental understanding of Bhagavad Gita. right? It will just give you management only. So that is like people are doing cheating. They want to just take something which they like, okay, from Bhagavad Gita. But Bhagavad Gita is not meant for that. It's not just meant for that. It is just giving the example there, so you can come. Everything should be connected with Krishna. So like this, we have to understand the Mahabharata in a whole context. Okay, it's not just one thing. It's literal meaning. If you will take, then everything will look different. We will not be able to accept. So like in Eklavya case, people are saying that okay, he was from the very lower caste and that's why this Dronacharya didn't give him the knowledge, and that is what Vedic culture is. In Vedic culture, upper caste is just exploiting lower caste, and they don't want to grow them, they don't want to give them any opportunity. Jai Bhim. And people are saying like that, right? That's why Bhimrao Ambedkar wrote this whole constitution, and he came because no one was giving him. I read like people were not touching him. He was not able to drink water in his school, right? Because people were not allowing him. So all those things happened, but that is unfortunate. But that's not like what Vedic culture is exactly. That is just some misunderstanding and some problems happened in between. But actually, our Vedic culture is yeah,
It's very open.
yeah, it's open, and it is for like it is on the basis we discriminate people. We don't like, we can't say that we don't discriminate, and we don't say like oh, you are wrong and you are right. We say that, we do that. We are saying Duryodhana is wrong, we are discriminating, Dhritarashtra is wrong.
But their actions.
But on the basis of the qualities we are
Actions.
discriminating, not on the basis of the person.
Yeah, so that is our, that we are judging the character of the person, qualities of the person. In our Gurukul system also, first thing is they will give you attitude, they will give you some character, then only Guru will give you the knowledge. As we previously also discussed the example of Ashwatthama, Dronacharya didn't give him whole knowledge, although he was the son of Dronacharya, because he was not qualified to get all the knowledge. He gave all the knowledge to Arjuna because he was qualified to get. Okay, that was the reason. In the same case, in Ekalavya case also, people say, okay, why Dronacharya took his thumb because of he gave the promise to Arjuna that he will become the biggest archer. And Arjuna also asked, in Mahabharata it is written, he asked for that. He said that after hearing this, after seeing his skills of Eklavya, right, after seeing his skills, he said that what Arjuna said, oh Gurudev, you told me that I will become the biggest archer. What is happening? So then Dronacharya after that asked him for giving Guru Dakshana and gave me a thumb. So there also Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said that he said that Eklavya was having the mentality like he wants to be prestigious, and that's why he gave this thumb in the mode of passion. Actually, it's not like he just respected Dronacharya, because if he was respecting Dronacharya, he came to Dronacharya and Dronacharya denied to give him the knowledge. Okay, and after that by cheating he was taking the knowledge. If he really respect the Guru, then why you didn't follow his first instruction? Now you are following his all instruction. You are saying, okay, I will give you thumb. So why you are giving now? Because it's can you understand? This only you can understand through acharyas. We cannot understand by ourselves. We will think, oh, now people are keeping the college name Ekalavya or Eklavya Coaching Center, right? People are keeping that name because they still think that Eklavya is the right person, but he is not actually right person. He was passionate person. He just want to gain things by any means. So he just tried to grab that knowledge without the permission of the master. Okay, and that is not our Vedic culture. We don't give knowledge just freely to anyone. We give knowledge once the person is qualified. We don't make anyone doctor. Because if you will make a doctor to a wrong person, what will happen? He can cheat anyone, he can kill someone, right? He has all the knowledge of your body. He will just give you one tablet and you are gone. He can give anything, he can do, you can't understand what he is going to do. So the person should be very, ethically very good if he is going in this kind of profession. Like in army, if someone is going in the army and you are giving him a gun, he can travel with gun anywhere, and if he's not a right person, then he can do anything. At my hometown also, once one person just killed one person. Just he took out the gun and he just killed one person. And after some time we got to know that he was the watchman, and he was keeping the gun for his security, because he used to do the service of watchman, so he was having that license. But when there was some personal quarrel happened, he just killed person by that gun only. So we don't know, if you will give the person who don't have that character, if you will give him a skill, he can do anything. So that was the reason Dronacharya didn't give him those skills. He don't want to give him, but he took by cheating. So then again he has to do some cheating with him. Then he has to ask for this, because else he is going to do so many bad things. Who was this Ekalavya? He was Nishad. Okay. What will be the purpose of learning the archery on that level? Why he wants to learn? Violence. Anything else you think of? Anyone know any background of Ekalavya? So Ekalavya was the chief commander of the army of Jarasandh. And who was Jarasandh? Jarasandh was the demon. Can you imagine that if he will have the skills like Arjuna, what he can do? He can create a havoc, right? Although Krishna can kill anyone anytime, he don't care about Bhishma Pitama also. He challenged him also, what is your this Vardhan, Iksha Mrityu and all, I can kill you right now without any weapon. So that is different thing, but in general it is very harmful if someone like him will have the knowledge like Arjuna, right? There's another myth is there that Dronacharya didn't give Karna the knowledge. He gave him. Okay, he taught him. He is not just in the starting only he said okay you go. He gave him a knowledge. After that something happened. I don't want to go in that. But Ekalavya. So Ekalavya was, these are the reasons. Okay, so people should not keep Ekalavya education or Ekalavya this, because Ekalavya is not the right person. He was not representing any lower caste or something. He was the chief commander of Jarasandha army. He was not a small person, right? Any chief commander cannot be a small person, right? Jarasandha was also a big king. He was not a small king. So
maybe Dronacharya was know everything about this Eklavya. That's why he denied to give him the proper knowledge.
yeah, that's why that these are the reasons he denied, and that's why he asked for his thumb. इसलिए उनका अंगूठा मांग लिया द्रोणाचार्य ने. So in that way we have to understand that Eklavya was not good. So there's no controversy if it's just understanding. We have to understand from the proper perspective. So Eklavya was thinking like that. And Arjuna, when Arjuna asked that you gave me the promise, he was not asking in a way that he has a problem or any competition with Eklavya. He was just shocked and inquired to his guru, how you can be wrong? You said something, how it is possible? What is happening? So he was just inquiring to guru, not in the same manner like we think like okay he was jealous of Eklavya, and he was asking. He was just inquiring like a general, disciple. He just asked how my guru can say that. He said that how it can be wrong. Okay, so that is the.
This Eklavya was made chief commander in his childhood.
No. He became after, but his lineage was coming from that side only. So his father and all those were, and yeah. So that Dronacharya was knowing that what they do. So their work, Nishad works was that their whole community work was that they just stop dharma. Wherever there will be a dharmic things is happening, they will go and do wrong things. Like they will stop it, they will do adharma. They were spreading adharma from on the behalf of Jarasandha and all these kind of people. They were supporting them. So Nishad community was like that. So that Dronacharya was knowing that is their work. they will go and stop dharma, dharmic people only. Okay, so yeah, that is another thing, and I think we don't have time much. So there are many questions can come on Mahabharata, but I think today it's not the right time. We may take it in some other class. Today is very late, I think. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Any dancing kirtan or something? No?